Hi, I'm Lily Brown. This is my Module 6 reflection. So, after looking through Module 6, I think that online learning at the K-12 level can be effective, but you also miss out on a lot of other things such as social emotional learning, etc. And especially with those younger ages like K through 3rd, that's got to be really hard to execute. It's also really hard to execute your specials, so library music, art, PE, you can't do those online. And those are really essential to learning, in my opinion, especially as a music education major. That is really one of the big ones for me. As a person who did online learning for half a year because of COVID, I definitely think that my understanding and my comprehension was much, much less. And I didn't learn as much, and I also missed out on that year of social emotional learning. And I was an 11th grader at the time, so junior in high school, I really feel like that has impacted me even going into college. So I can't imagine going online in kindergarten, etc. And I see that with the kids that I work with, that their social emotional skills are not as good as kids that didn't have that. If they are going to complete online school, depending on the reason, I do think that they should be required to join a PE or music group or something like that. And it's hard for me to justify being online at such a young age for no good reason, technically. I mean, if you're chronically ill, etc., that makes sense. But I think that students completing an online course before they graduate high school is a good idea, because in college I'm taking online courses and I like online courses in college, and I just do feel like that I get the same amount of info out of the online courses. But you have to do the work in the online course, and if you're not completing all of the things for the online course, you're not quite getting the same as you would. So from the Lawrence Virtual School brochure, I'm very surprised by this, and that you can get an education. Not surprised, I guess, just shocked, I guess. And I like the community-led enrichment programs that are offered, but people from smaller towns would not have that opportunity to do that. So it's different. It's hard for sure. Now, I do think that online school versus homeschool, I think online school would probably be better because it's more structured, and I feel like a lot of homeschooled students do not have that structure. So the online option is a good option. I also like that it's only $97 for books, materials, and technologies. So I just really think that's awesome. I do think it's a great resource. I also like that you can have the opportunity to participate in elective courses at your local school district. That is just really good to me, because one of my main things about online learning is electives. So all of this is good. I do think this seems like a legitimately good option for online school.